This is a review that absolutely no one asked for. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Is it worth buying? Yes, but probably for the people who played the original one. I've really enjoyed the time I've spent so far playing this game, but there are definitely pieces to it where if you're a newcomer, you're gonna find it really, really boring.
Well met.
First, let's talk graphics.
This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
There's honestly not too much to complain about. They did an excellent job with the visuals, improving everything about the original game in terms of quality. I don't think it really lost anything from what it was like when you originally played the game. The only caveat is that you're gonna need a pretty good PC if you're gonna play this game.
We created brand new, highly detailed character models, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
The updates they made to the characters, unbelievable.
When you hear that music at the main menu, there's this flood of nostalgia.
The music is just so freaking good. Just as good as it was in the original. I mean,
Disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
I fought mud crab. This ends here. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
there's clearly a lot of repeating dialogue, but that's kind of part of the game, I guess.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX.
Definitely some improvements with the UI and interacting with items in the game, but it's still that clunky Oblivion feel that if you played the original, you will remember. Not even it's that bad, it's just very old. And if you've never played this before, you're going to think this doesn't seem that great of a game. But I promise you it is. You don't really play this game for the intuitive UI or the old-looking combat. You play it mostly for the storyline and great dialogue. You also have some ridiculous quest lines throughout this game that are definitely worth doing and not missing, and I feel like the user interface and the way the game plays and feels a little old, because it is, may put people off to discovering those quests. And it's kind of unfortunate because they're really fun and really entertaining.
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion. Like lockpicking. Can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Don't mind me, just enjoying the core experience of Oblivion. Honestly, they did a lot to keep the core mechanics of the game in here, and I don't think that they took too much out of it. You can still find ways to exploit the system and play the way you played Oblivion originally. And that's okay. I think that's what they set out to do, and I think they accomplished that with making minor tweaks to things like the leveling up system.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible.
Unfortunately, they play like the original Oblivion gates.
It's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Oh, hello.
This is that old charm. Ten loading screens in one house. But honestly, I'm asking maybe for too much for a game that's being sold as a remaster. There's only so much you're going to do before you potentially impact the actual core of the game that people are expecting. And I think they did a decent balance between changing too much and not changing anything. I mean, they have a lot of visual updates, but gameplay-wise, they also added some minor changes to make it feel a little more modern. and I think they did a good job overall.
We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
As one of those fans, I do agree. 100%. I think they captured what they set out to do with this game, which was create a remastered version of an original classic from 2006. And yes, it is a game from 2006, and it plays a little bit like a game from 2006. But if you enjoyed the original game, you're likely going to enjoy this one too. And that's why I believe this remaster is primarily aimed at those wanting to revisit the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Personally, it really captures the atmosphere I remember from playing it years ago. Do I recommend this game? Absolutely, especially for fans of the original. For newcomers, I recommend giving it a try, but keep in mind that you're playing a remastered version of a game that's nearly 2 decades old. If you go in with that understanding, you'll probably find the experience more enjoyable and be able to appreciate the charm, quirks, and over-the-top moments that make this game what it is. And hopefully you won't fall asleep as you enter the 5,000th Oblivion Gate. All in all, I recommend The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Whether you're returning or diving in for the first time, I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, especially if you're spending your hard-earned money on it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.